the King Ranch casserole. So I'm starting with corn tortillas, and I'm blistering a whole pile of them rather than just putting a tortilla in the pan without cooking it at all. You want to soften it up and blister it to develop the corn flavor a little bit more. If you have a gas top stove, you could do exactly what I'm doing. Just throw it literally right on a lit burner and let it blister. If you have an electric top stove, what you want to do is take a cast iron or stainless skillet, get it screaming hot with nothing in it, just dry. Blister your tortillas or throw them right on the burner if, like me, you're lucky enough to have a gas stove at work. So for the chicken, all I did was buy a good-sized rotisserie chicken. It was about 3.5 pounds. And you remove, of course, the skin and the bones and pull the chicken. To the chicken, I'm going to add 2 cans of green chilies. These are very mild. And then for the salsa verde, again, you can use store-bought. There's plenty of great brands. I like to make mine fresh because it takes so little effort. I put tomatillos, 7 or 8 of them, an entire bulb of garlic, 1 large onion quartered, and a few poblano peppers on a sheet pan, and I let it broil all over till the peppers are blistered. Then cool the peppers, remove the seeds and the tops, okay? Then you just throw everything into the food processor. That little bit of char is so delicious in this salsa. Now we're going to add a little hint of cumin, which is smoky but not spicy. Salt and pepper, of course. And a little drizzle, tiny drizzle for sweetness of, this is agave, light agave, or a little bit of honey, or even a little spoon of sugar, just to give it some balance. If you want to make this extra spicy, throw some jalapenos on that tray too. The poblanos are going to be a mild to moderate heat level. Now we're just going to juice a couple of limes into our salsa. Use a fork to get some more juice out of this. And then a little bit of cilantro. Small handful. There we go. Okay, then our salsa is done. Then we have to make the ranchero sauce. So you could take that out, rinse it out, put it back on here. I work at a TV show, so we have about 114 of these bowls. So now we're going to take Mexican crema or sour cream and put about 1.5 cups into your food processor. And then I'm going to take some grated cotija cheese from the grocery store. It looks like Parm, but it isn't. It's Mexican crumbly cheese. Throw some of that in there. Couple of jalapenos or serrano peppers. Couple of cloves of garlic. And my ranchero sauce is kind of a play on ranch dressing. So I'm going to put in a fat amount of chives and a nice big handful of cilantro or parsley. I'm going to add lime juice, salt, and pepper to this, and then we'll have our 2 sauces. When we come back, we'll build the casserole. Here is our fresh salsa verde. Or you can buy store-bought salsa verde. I would buy 2 jars because mine made quite a bit there, about 3 cups. And we're going to add all of our ranchero sauce, so kind of like a spicy Mexican crema and cotija cheese ranch dressing. And then we just kind of carefully mix this all together. Okay, now we're going to take about 1/3 of this and put this at the bottom of our casserole. You take your tortillas and see, you just kind of tear them into big pieces and layer tortilla on top of that. It's kind of like a Mexican lasagna vibe. And then we take a Mexican cheese blend and do a layer of cheese. I know. Again, if you want to make this spicier, buy pepper jack cheese and add a little more oomph to it. And then you just keep, doing it over and over. You're going to get 3 layers out of it, ending with the cheesy layer. And I am topping it with mild, or you can use spicy, pickled jalapenos and some green onion. And now, kind of like with a lasagna, I just let it set up a bit so it's kind of easier to get in there and get it out. I know, right?